Bulldogs of Camden, a Region 3 4A matchup. Let's go ahead and meet the starters for tonight's match, beginning with the Bulldogs. Let's welcome number 1, Finley Simmons. Number 4 for Camden, Nahum Reyes. Number 5 for Camden is Joshua Neal. For the Bulldogs, number 7 is Wyatt Smith. Number 8 for Camden is Connor Jones. Number 9 for Camden, Luis Reyes. For the Bulldogs, number 10, Osman Manuelis.
Are you the guy that does all the commentaries?
Number 11, Wyatt Sandberg.
Because you give great commentary.
Number 24, Gavin Champion.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Who has the ball?
And this time I make
Number 14, Victor Rojo.
Q&A to your commentary. Thank you for all the commentary.
Finally, number 21, James Matheny. Your starters for tonight's Camden Bulldogs.
But it would be live. Anyway, thank you.
Time to meet the AC Flora Falcons. Your starters tonight. In goal, number 0, Tyler Oakwood. Number 11, Azel Banat. Number 25, Hollis Craven. Number 12, Grant Hill. Number 21, Shepard Huggins. Number 16, Joshua Levine. Number 22, Cullen Moss. Number 10, John Facina Fernandez. Number 14, Finn Porter. Number 17, Jonathan Strickland. And number 3, Noah Todd. Falcons are led by head coach David Shore, assisted by Emmett Moss and Von Banat. Now, if you're able, please rise and remove your caps for playing of our national anthem.
And welcome to another AC Flora Falcons regular season match. It is Wednesday evening, I believe, and they're playing the Camden Bulldogs this evening. It's an earlier game than usual, 6 p.m.
Before they kick off, just a quick note for you folks in the stands.
Bulldogs
Enter the concession stands.
are
Chicken
new
sandwiches
to
are
our
here.
region. They just moved up from 3A last year, where they were 9-1 in their region last year.
And just a reminder that the regular
14-9
season
overall
ends
last
tomorrow
year.
night, right here.
But this year they've struggled a bit, moving up to 4A. They are 1-10 in our region. They are last of 7 teams in our region, 1-10, and their overall record is 4-13. They, scoring-wise, they do have 2 guys that are big production guys for them. Number 8 and number 9. It's hard to see their numbers, but they're both captains, so you'll see their black armbands. Between them, they have 25 goals. So we need to look out for those guys. And Camden has gotten a little streaky recently. Instead of losing, by wide margins, we beat them 6-1, I believe, last time we played them. In their last 3 matches, they did beat Richland Northeast 2-0. They lost to Lancaster just by 1 goal and lost to Dreer just by 1 goal. So they've gotten better as the season has gone along, so we should not sleep on them this evening. They are ranked number 37 in South Carolina 4A, number 36 in Columbia. Region Falcons are number 5 and number 4 respectively. And we're off. The only change in our lineup this evening is instead of Colin Frederick starting tonight like he did the last few matches, Johnny Strickland is back in the lineup in the midfield. So up top we've got Carlitos, Cullen, and Azel Benag. Those are our typical up top guys, forwards. And I probably should note, your Falcons are in red. There's an offsides call. Falcons are in red this evening. Camden in white. In the midfield, Johnny Strickland, Shep Huggins, and Finn Porter. And then on our back line, Noah at right outside back, Joshua Levine at left outside back. There's Grant Hill with the header. He's our center back, along with Hollis Craven. Nice feed up. There's Carlitos. Cullen. He's got room. There's an offsides call. In our last match against Camden, we struggled with offsides, and hopefully we won't repeat that tonight, but definitely was plaguing us last time. Bulldogs throw in. Good, Josh. Gets it to Finn. Finn sends it up forward. Ooh. And there's Johnny. We're getting chances, creating chances right now, so this is good. Shep drops it to Noah. Noah to Grant. Grant sends it forward, and Carlitos makes his way to it. He still has it, chips it over to Azel, and that's going to be a corner kick. First one of the night. Johnny will take this. Happy to see Johnny in the starting lineup tonight. Nice to have a midfielder that is a little more techie. Hollis with the header. Josh comes over. That will go out of bounds. That'll be a Falcon throw in. Quickly into the box to Cullen. Cullen's still working. He had a drop there. Ball goes out. Into Carlitos. Oh, there's a push on Hollis, against Hollis, no call. Captains for the Falcons are Cullen Moss, Finn Porter, and Shep Huggins. We see all of them with the orange or with the yellow armbands. Johnny, Carlitos, oh, and gets it to Cullen, wide open, and offsides. Looks like a Zell got off. So Camden's back four are obviously going to play higher. If they learned anything from the last time they played us, they knew that they could draw us offsides, something we need to probably try to work on tonight, especially just before playoffs get started. There it is. Zell with the head start, over to, oh, almost got that over to Cullen before it got intercepted. There's Shep. Noah, well done. Over to Johnny. Johnny gets it forward to Cullen. Cullen Moss, left foot in the goal. That's beautiful.
Score for AC Flora. Goal for Cullen.
And just like that, your Falcons go up.
Falcons lead
1-0. Just scoring just over 6 minutes into the half. Take a look at that. Over to Johnny. Johnny gets it forward to Cullen. Cullen Moss, left foot in the goal. That's beautiful. That's exactly why I like Johnny in that midfield, because that's an assist that he provided. And Josh throws that in. Cullen Moss. Oh, there's a shot by Johnny. Beautiful. Keeper did a good job of getting a foot on it. They're calling offsides. So for Cullen, that makes his, let me check my stats here. That makes his 23rd goal of the season, with 7 assists. Johnny, that gives him his 5th assist of the season. Finn Porter, Carlitos, it'll go out of bounds. Bulldogs throw in. So that guy with the black band around his thigh, he's one of the players to watch. Oh, there's Azell. He's got, oh, nice save by the keeper. And ref calls a foul against Carlitos. Shep wins it in the midfield. Nice dish off to Azell. Azell's gonna look for a cross, gets it to Cullen, goes wide right. Be sure to join us tomorrow night as we have our senior night. 6 p.m. We play South Point here at home. It'll be our last match of the regular season before we head into playoffs. There's Johnny. Nice feed to Carlitos. Their defender got there just in time to swat it away. Josh will throw this in. Into the box, headed by Finn. Finn, another header, and that'll be a corner kick. Johnny will take this corner. Hollis gets up top. They're already got a man with the arm wrapped around Hollis. If he's not careful, they may. Yeah, the ref's coming over to have a talk with this guy. I don't think Hollis is doing anything wrong. This guy immediately pressed up on Hollis and wrapped his arms around him. If he's not careful, it could create a penalty kick for us. There's a header by, there's a goal, Finn Porter. Nice job, fellas.
Score for AC Flora.
Cullen got a foot on that.
Finn Porter.
Deflection, and then
Hawkins.
if he's not careful, it could create a penalty kick for us. There's a header by, there's a goal, Finn Porter. Nice job, fellas.
Score.
All right. Good news. 2 goals in 10 minutes. Finn has played more of a defensive midfielder this season. So he's not scored quite as much as he did in maybe last season. It's good to see him hit one in tonight. That is his 2nd goal on the season. He's got 4 assists as well. It's good news. Hopefully we can get some of these starters off the field sooner rather than later, since we do have another match tomorrow evening and start playoffs. It's a header by Zell, goes out of bounds. But don't want to overwork these guys. It's nice that we have these matches this week to get us warmed up, but 3 matches in one week is a bit much. Noah Todd wins that. There's Cullen. He turns. Tried to do a through pass to Zell. Finn with the header. And Shep. Good job, Josh. Don't let him give him much space to work. Carlitos. Nice. Dish off to Cullen. Cullen gets it to Finn. Finn has a little bit of time. Nice switching of fields. Calls off sides. Looks like it might have been on Cullen. He was on the opposite end of the field. I think he just didn't notice that the back line had moved forward. That ball's low on the ground. Zell knocks it up to, there's a nice little tap by Cullen. And they were lucky enough to get a foot on it. Falcon throw in. Falcons are coached by David Schroer, Emmett Moss, and Yvonne Manag. Jeff Huggins will throw this in. Nice into the box. There's Cullen. Josh over to Carlitos, to Azell, and Cullen, now to Azell. So that center midfielder and that right winger, those are the ones to watch for Camden. If we can keep them quiet, it should be we should take care of business tonight. Hollis, Finn, Shep to Johnny, and they get it forward. Shep. Midfield's doing a good job tonight of shutting things down and getting to the ball first in the midfield. With Johnny being in and playing that 10, which is the center attacking mid position, it allows Shep and Finn to really just take care, just concentrate on winning the midfield and defending. Josh will throw this in. And with Noah being at right outside back this evening, his speed and aggressiveness are really a great asset. That's really what I felt like when we were at our peak in the middle of the season, was with this lineup. Oh, this field, good Lord. Oh, I hope he's okay. He's up. That was just a field issue as usual. It's been a 9-year issue with this field. Petitions being made, being ignored, situation being made light of, but it is definitely a weathered field. It looks nice and green on camera, but in person it is very flat, not a lot of grip. And this watch down here is really the first time they've been in a situation where they can threaten us with a goal. As we all know, 2-0. It's the most dangerous goal or score in soccer. Zell. No defending. Well done. Sets up a throw in for us. Gets it to Johnny. Knocks it forward to Azell. That'll go out of bounds. Here's Johnny defending. Drop it. Switch fields. And it's going to go out of bounds. Carlitos. Shep drops it all the way back to Tyler. Gets it forward to Azell. Azell's able to turn and work to use that speed. Gets that right foot on it. Oh, just keeper just got a hand on it. Carlitos took a shot at it. It's going to be out of bounds and a throw in for us. All right, coming in, Carlitos, Colin, and Andy coming out. Shep Huggins, Zell, and Hollis. Josh throws in. All right, a corner here. Johnny will take this. Probably good to bring out Shep and Hollis. Have been two of our more injury-prone guys this season. Being in central field positions. Because obviously the key to playoffs is staying healthy, having everybody on the roster available. Falcons line up on that far post, move to the near post. Colin with the header, goes out of bounds. Goal kick. They work it out of the back. Drop. And we take possession. Carlitos. Faking, gets it over to Cullen. Cullen now crosses it. And that's out of bounds. Andy Clarkson takes some space, sends it forward. Finn comes crashing through. Carlitos, or Juan with the drop. Finn. Andy feeds it to Colin. Colin working the sideline. Cross it, hit off the foot of a Camden player. That'll be a corner kick. With the exception of Carlitos, who's on the backside here, everybody's at the 18. They'll crash the goal. Johnny sends it high, and got a head on it, but it goes out of bounds. they go short again. Andy to Juan. You Camden throw in. I'm not sure that ball ever went inbounds. They do give the ball to us, so it must have gone inbounds. Finn to Noah. Up to Cullen. Gets it over to Juan. Foul on Juan as he tries to get that ball back. Grant Hill. Oh, gotta come. Gotta talk to each other. Too much time. I'll go out of bounds. Tyler O'Quinn with 69 saves on the season. Schroeder's going to bring in Loudon Smith. Johnny. Andy shielding, and Grant kicks that out. Oh, nice. One comes to it. And there's Grant. Oh, they will. And that's a goal.
Goal for the Camden Bulldogs with 13 minutes left to go.
And there's Grant. Oh, they will. And that's a goal. All right, so Juan comes out. Johnny comes out. And both laps, so those guys were both in the midfield. That's where Shep and Loudon will go. Looks like Shep is going to play that 10 position in place of Johnny. That ball was out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for us. Nice throw, Josh. Cullen. Oh, he's got Carlitos back there. Finn sends it over to Loudon. Loudon knocks it. Oh, knocked it to Colin. That'll be a throw in for us. Drop to Colin. Colin to Shep. There's, oh, and that's it. Very nice. That's what we needed. That was not a goal. There was an offsides apparently. So our offsides situation continues with this certain lineup that they employ. Camden. Oh, Colin sends that forward, but a little too far forward. Ball kicks it, goes high, but not terribly far. Colin over to Carlitos. Carlitos takes a shot with that left foot, goes just over the crossbar. Let's take a look at that drop to Colin. Colin to Shep. There's, oh, and that's it. Very nice. That's what we needed. So Andy Clarkson comes out. Gazelle comes back in. They move Colin to that right outside back position, moving Noah to the center back. Loudon wins that. Carlitos defending. Noah sends it back to Tyler, who chips it up. Nicely done to Finn. Finn, good. Get to it, yep. And Finn again. Good. I like this midfield as well, between Loudon, Finn, and Shep. Very physical. Nobody marking that guy. Finn. And Grant. Another pop up to Colin. Colin coming forward. We got it. And they get to it first though. Shep quickly throws it in to Carlitos. Carlitos, nice drop to Josh. Josh to Finn. Finn over to Loudon. Oh, a little too much. Nice Shep. Gets it to Carlitos. He's working his way into the middle. Oh, there's Shep, or Finn. And the ref. Looks like the ref is going to give Camden a drop ball since the ball hit him. Josh doing a great job tonight of shutting number 8 down. Shep, nice through ball. Carlitos, stay on sides, stay on sides. And Loudon, right foot, oh, just goes. Keeper just got his hands on that. That'll be a corner kick though. Johnny is about to come in, I believe.
What's your name?
So Loudon will take this corner. Falcons line up on the 18, Carlitos on the backside. Loudon sends it, nice ball. The keeper got to it. And they throw it out. Oh, nice! Shep.
Score for AC Flora.
That was beautiful.
And a goal for Shepherd Huggins.
Take a look. And they throw it out. Oh, nice. Shep. Well done. So the Falcons go up 3-1 with just under 6 minutes left in the first half. Johnny's back in playing the 10. Josh. Loudon. Loudon over to Cullen. Well done, fellas. Cullen gets a little space, feeds it to Johnny. Johnny feeds it to Shep. Oh. And there's a Zell. We look so much better when we distribute the ball around. And that will go out of bounds. Should be a throw in for us. So Shep, that is his second goal on the season. He's got 5 assists. Our first goal was a beautiful set piece just a few games ago, where he just nailed it just below the crossbar. And that one was another just beauty. Shep. Russell Pratt warming up. Finn. Definitely hasn't been an issue of trying to win the ball in the midfield in this match so far. Grant Hill defending. And yep, see? And Finn gets to it, sends it over to Loudon. Loudon, left foot, sends it, goes just. Loudon is now on the left wing. Finn comes out. Russell comes in at midfield. Josh, well done. To Johnny over to Azell. Colin throws this in to Azell. Be a big throw. Oh, got it in the box. We just didn't crash in on it. And they go short. So they're becoming just as predictable. Drops it to Tyler. Colin to Shep. Shep over to Johnny. Johnny sends it forward, but it's going to go out of bounds. Colin. Through ball. Oh. I'm just not making angles to that ball. And he manages to get around Josh, but Josh, as always, makes his way back. All right, now let's watch this side over here. The side of the field's terrible as well. Oh, nice job, Grant. Grant gets it forward. Stay on sides, stay on sides. Okay. So we get a free kick. Something happened. Back on defense. Johnny. So Cullen Moss is going to come out. Carlitos Fernandez will come in for him. Be a corner kick here. Johnny's taking this. Got Falcons dispersed in the box. And that'll be another corner. It goes high. Oh, there's a nice header. And keeper keeps it out. It is just bouncing around in there. It should be another throw in. Or there's your half. So we'll see you in 10 minutes. Your Falcons 3-1. 3-1. We'll see you in 10.
Over the Camden Bulldogs, 3-1. Halftime is a good time to make your way down to the concession stand for food and drink.
right, and we're back. Falcons up 3-1. Colin Frederick is in at right outside back. Midfield is the same. Forwards are the same. So it looks like Noah Todd is the only one out right now from our starting lineup from the beginning of the match. Camden working it out of the back still. Shep intercepts that. Doinks it to Finn. Finn gets it up to Azell, who's going to get there in time for a cross. So this ref on this sideline, we've had him 2 or 3 times, and I've questioned some of his offsides. Looks like this is a goal kick though. All right, nice header, Finn to Azell to Cullen. Cullen sends it over to Carlitos and calls another offsides. I'm not sure I saw that as an offsides, because it looked to me as if Cullen sent that ball before Carlitos got into any sort of offsides position. And that's what I keep seeing with this particular ref. Sorry to single him out, but thank you for your service. But agree to disagree. And there's Finn, still with the ball, gets it over to Azell, who gets knocked as he's touching the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Colin goes downfield with it. Johnny to Azell. Azell working the sideline. And that's going to be a Camden throw in. There's Carlitos in the corner. He's getting tossed around. No call. Throw in. Quick throw in. And that was beautiful. Smart play. Went fast.
Score for the NC4 Falcons and a goal for Cullen Moss. Falcons lead
Falcons go up 4-1
with 36-35.
Let's take a look at that. No call. Throw in. Quick throw in. And that was beautiful. Smart play. That was beautiful. So, first goal in the second half within 3 minutes. Falcons go up 4-1. We've already locked up the region. And according to Schroer, we have locked up home field advantage during the playoffs, assuming nothing changes. Cullen again. So well done. Cullen with his 24th goal on the season. Josh with that throw in. Oh, nice save by the keeper. Well done. They're going to play it out of the back to the 6. Sends it wide, but nobody's there. into Cullen. He's just outside the box. Oh, he just definitely got knocked down. Cullen is likes to draw fouls. He was not trying to draw a foul there. He just got knocked to the ground. So Camden has a two-man wall there. Shep will take this. Goes short to, and that's smart, goes short to Carlitos. Header by Zell. Goes over the crossbar. And they go short again. Working it out. He's going to take space, gets it to his midfielder. And they have trouble working it out of the back. I'm not sure if they're doing this consistently because their keeper maybe doesn't have a leg. I haven't seen him really punt the ball. Colin to Zell. Johnny. Cullen. Johnny comes over to help. Josh. Over to Carlitos. Carlitos works his way back. Drops it to Hollis. Hollis over to Grant Hill. Ooh. One of the few errors I see Grant make, but he makes up for it with that. Gets it over to stay on sides, guys. No reason to get off sides. And Carlitos stays with it. Tried to get across there. Their defender intercepted it. Ball still in. And looks like the same number 8 is staying on this side of the field in the second half. Colin with the throw. Work around him. Shep comes over to help. Nice little give and go. Johnny distributes it up to Zell. Goes out of bounds. Colin over to Zell again. Another out of bounds. Let's see. Let's get Shep over here for this throw in. He's got a sling on him. Johnny comes over to draw away a defender. It goes out on us. It'll be a goal kick. Actually, excuse me, no, out on them. All right, so Johnny will take this corner. Falcons line up on the 18. Assume they'll crash the goal here. He goes lower on this kick by design, I believe, for that play. Grant nicely gets it to Johnny. Johnny turns, sends a shot. I don't hate that. Sometimes you want to test the keeper, make sure he's awake. Josh defending. They cross it. Giving him space, and then luckily we get out of that jam. No Todd coming in. Tyler Quinn will come out. First time of the season he's come out. In his place in the goal will be Giovanni Calderon, who has been on our roster, but sometimes plays in the JV matches. Hollis takes that. Oh, there's a push in the back, no call. But we get advantage of that. Cullen's about to do this. Nice.
Score for the Falcons and a goal.
I hope he is okay. He's got a cramp. Falcons go up 5-1. Let's take a look at that replay. I think he's just got a cramp. But we get advantage of that. Cullen's about to do this. Nice. All right. So Loudon Smith comes in. Shep Huggins comes out. Sawyer Wren comes in. He'll be coming in, I assume, for Cullen Moss. He's getting stretched out right now by the trainer. All right. He's on his feet. That's good. Good sign. So Tyler has had an excellent season this year. In our region, he's a great season, only letting up 11 goals, where we have scored 41 goals. So a great goal differential there, and he's certainly in line to be region keeper, all region keeper. Certainly be between him and maybe one or two others. Johnny defending. Johnny pops that up. There's Sawyer. Josh defending. Now Loudon tracking. And Sawyer gets that out of bounds. Or excuse me, Hollis gets that out of bounds. Camden throw in. Colin steps forward. Oh, not forward fast enough. And then Finn quickly gets over to help out. Johnny working the sideline. Nice. Gets around the guy. Finn. Well done. Noah gets a foot on it. Oh, get back. They get the cross. Hollis. Don't let him turn. Giovanni. Don Smith. Header. Carlitos. Carlitos working forward now. Gets it over to Sawyer. And that will be a corner. Very nice. Sawyer is one of our seniors, along with Shep Huggins, Finn Porter, Juan Castillo, and I'm forgetting someone else, but tomorrow night we play at 6 p.m. That will be senior night, so tune in. Make sure you catch the ceremony we'll do for those senior families. Johnny takes that, headed. Oh, there it is. Hollis Craven. Azell to Hollis.
Score for the EC Flora Falcons. And a goal for Hollis Craven. Falcons lead 6-1. 24:55 left to go on the match.
The ceremony we'll do for those senior families. Johnny takes that, headed. Oh, there it is. Hollis Craven. Azell to Hollis. All right. Falcons go up 6-1. Hollis with another header on a set piece. That is Hollis's, excuse me, as I refer to my notes. There's Johnny. Over to Carlitos. Stay on sides, everyone. Carlitos still working. He works his way around. Gets tackled. No call. But Sawyer's there to get an end to that. So that is Hollis's third goal on the season. This is a Camden throw-in. Finn. Yeah, I'm not sure this keeper has a much of a punt. I'm not sure he's even a full-time keeper. But Johnny over to Azell. Crosses it. Colin. The header back to Hollis. Finn. Nice, Colin. And working his way up. Oh, holds on to it just a little too long. That is a throw in for us, though. All right, coming in, Will Norris, Juan Castillo, Eduardo Hernandez, and Andy Clarkson. Coming out, Finn Porter, Johnny Strickland, Zell Benag, and Carlitos Fernandez. Great to see some of these guys coming in, especially with a little over half of this half to go. 6-1, we can comfortably give our guys from the bench some playing time, development time. So Loudon will take this corner. Falcons line up again around the 18. They crash the box. Loudon will go high with it. Nicely done, and Sawyer got a head on that. Goes over. I do think we have some, we are a team with successful set pieces. Obviously, you're not going to be 100%, but if you can be whatever percentage we are, it's a good thing. Andy with the header to Sawyer. Andy comes up. It's going to be out of bounds and another throw in for us. The ref signals as a throw in for Camden. Yeah, he's still signaling. Both the sideline ref and the center ref are signaling, and that goes to Camden. Eduardo drops it to Will Norris. Will to Loudon. That's one thing I'll say about our bench guys is when they came in the other night, especially, like, there's a little more distribution of the ball between each other. Through ball that is stopped by Hollis. There we go. And Loudon gets it over to Eduardo. Eduardo sends it over to Colin. Colin getting molested right there. Oh, good. And Sawyer just distributes it back to the wing. Definitely getting some pushing here. That no calls being made. Kind of your typical second half where the team that is down gets chippy. Well, he did make the call. He signaled throw in, but must have changed his mind. Loudon will take this. Crosses it. There it is. Beautiful. Sawyer in. Loudon to Sawyer in. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done.
Falcons and a goal for Sawyer Rand.
Well done. That's Sawyer's first goal in the season. Loudon's,
18-23 remaining in the game.
Second, first or second, oh, wait a minute. Are they, oh, they called in offsides. Are you kidding me? That is robbery. All right, so let's fix this. Fix the score at our next break in action. Oh, the one says, get away from me. All right. So that was a really beautiful goal. It should have been. Will defending. It's over to Josh. Nice, Josh. Gets that ball. Still fighting there. Yeah, this ref is losing control of this game now because Camden is, obviously you saw what Juan did, but Camden is definitely pushing on. I'm sure you can see it on your screen over there, that far away. Loudon to Eduardo. Eduardo defending. Oh, nice. Andy steps up. When I'll show that replay in a minute and see if we can see if there was an offsides in that situation. take a look at that. Crosses it. There it is. Beautiful. Sawyer Wren. Loudon to Sawyer Wren. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Yeah, I didn't catch that replay in time. Hollis Craven comes out. Loudon Smith. And the field causes him to slip. Richland 1. New field, please. All right, looks like there's a handball. Set up a free kick for us. This should be Grant taking this here. He has scored from this distance on a free kick. So I'm looking for him to do something very similar. Yep, here it goes. There it is, there it is. Oh, that was... He is a varsity kicker for the football team. Andy, Loudon. Oh, no call. That's thankfully they didn't. You know, if he's going to let Camden get away with those pushes, so good no call. If that's the way he's going to ref. Out of bounds on Will. Noah clears it, gets it to Eduardo. It goes out on Camden and will be a throw-in for us. Russell Pratt coming in, Cannon Brazil coming in, Noah coming out, and Josh Levine coming out with 13 minutes to go in the match. The Falcons up 6-1. It's Carter Levens. One goes down. Oh, and here's a shot attempt. That's going to be a goal.
That's a goal for the Camden Bulldogs with 12:51 remaining in the match.
Breakdown in
AC Flora 6.
the defense.
Camden
See
2.
what happened there. Of course, no offsides called. It's Carter Levens. One goes down. Oh, and here's a shot attempt. That's going to be a goal. Yeah, that's just right outside back, not tracking the guy behind him. Throw in down that sideline. Grant Hill gets it to Loudon. Loudon turns, drops it to one. Maybe touches that a little too much. Sometimes you just keep it simple. And Cannon coming back. And Russell clears it. Juan Castillo gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer chips it over to Loudon. Oh, it didn't chip enough. They switch fields. Russell Pratt. Cross. And and there's an offsides. Glad he's keeping Grant Hill in this situation. You just need a leader back there. If you have all these newer folks. Loudon with a nice touch to Carter. Carter back to Loudon. That's going to go out of bounds, give us a throw in. On to Loudon. Loudon to try to feed Sawyer. Will gets it over to Eduardo. There's an offsides. I'm not sure where the offsides is. Maybe it must have been Eduardo in an offsides position when he came back to that ball. They go fast. So interesting that Camden got their first win. There's Loudon staying with it. Well done. Sawyer with another chip. Loudon works his way to it. All right, so yeah, Camden did beat Richland Northeast 2-0 the other night. And I'm not sure if they... Oh. Wilson Smith comes in. Andy Clarkson comes out. Wilson Smith was one of our other seniors. I forgot to mention. But Camden, there's I guess a theory that Camden won that match because Richland Northeast might have been playing there. Oh, nice throw in by Loudon. But Richland Northeast must have been sitting a lot of their starters since it was the end of the season and they weren't making the playoffs. But this Camden team surely does have some bright spots to it. Oh, there's one. Is there a physicalness right there by one of their captains? So now Russell's at right outside back, Grant and Cannon at center backs, Wilson Smith at left outside back. Grant sends it forward to Carter. All right, Juan gets to it, sends it over to Eduardo. Gets it forward to Sawyer. Sawyer winds up. Shot goes wide. Sawyer is multi-sport athlete, also is a, in addition to being a soccer player, he's a wrestler, a very good wrestler at that, one of the best in the state. Ball goes out on Cannon. So it looks like we're in a 4-4-2 formation right now, which is pretty smart given some of the younger players playing right now. Gets foot on it. Juan up to Sawyer. Sawyer likes that little chip. Will tries to get it to Loudon. Sawyer comes over. The physicality is and the ball goes out. All right, so two of our junior varsity players are coming in. Lane and Trent. They are since the junior varsity season is over, they take out Loudon, they take out Grant Hill. So with the junior varsity season over, they have invited Lane and Trent to join the team for the rest of the season. I believe they are both juniors. There's Wilson Smith, one of the team favorites. Eduardo, Juan Castillo to Will Norris. Will Norris sends it.
Go, go, go!
There's Lane. Lane is in the number 1 jersey. One. There's Lane. Cranks a shot. It's going to go over the goal. About 5:15 left in the match, according to the scoreboard. Maybe a Camden throw in. I'm not sure that throw in was behind the head. Wilson will throw this in. The team is on the sidelines, relaxed, watching their compatriots now. There's Carter, nice dish to Sawyer. Carter's got a nice touch to it. There's a cross into the box, but no one there. Nice job, Cannon, being right on his back. Talk to each other. Carter, over, nicely done, over to Russell. Russell with the left foot. Oh, right there to Sawyer. Just couldn't get a foot on that. All right, so let's see if they go short here, I imagine. It goes quasi long. Well done, Cannon. Will. Juan. Oh, we got to get to that. There's Trent. And Cannon sends that forward. We'll play back to the keeper. Will drops it to Trent. Oh, it goes out of bounds. Cannon. Shield. Very good. Yep, there's a call against Camden. Good sportsmanship for that Camden player. Cannon will take this, chips it. Oh, and there you go, Trent. And, fed Carter. Carter tried to feed Sawyer. And there's your match. Falcons win 6-2. Climb to 11-0.
Win 6-2 over the Camden
Remain
Bulldogs.
undefeated.
Hope to see everybody back
And
here
move to
again tomorrow night for
13-4
the
of
final
the fall.
regular season game in
And
South
our final
Point.
match tomorrow night.
Game time 6 o'clock.
South Point.
Halftime will be senior
Monday
night.
night and
Chance to
1
honor the 5 seniors
Tomorrow night
and
at
their
6
parents
p.m.
who were there.
South Point, and that is senior night. So please be sure to join in and watch these seniors
6 o'clock.
get recognized along with their families. And we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us.